Now to the other breaking news tonight. Record early voting turnout is not slowing down. More than 80 million Americans have already voted. And tonight, both candidates are fighting for the dwindling number who haven't yet cast their ballots. Tonight, both had their focus on Florida and its 29 electoral votes. Here's CBS's Ed O'Keefe.
Head-to-head today in one of the most important states on Election Day, and each candidate with their own take on the outcome.
5 days from now, we are going to win Florida.
If Florida goes blue, it's over. It's over.
Biden may be right. If he takes the Sunshine State, President Trump has a much narrower path to victory. Right now, he's trailing Biden, but only slightly. With a record 7.3 million votes already in, the split shows Democrats with an edge. But the president is counting on his supporters to flood the polls on Tuesday.
But you have to get out and vote. We are creating the greatest red wave in the history of our country.
Once again, the president's rally was packed with thousands of people, shoulder to shoulder with few masks.
You know the bottom line, though? You're going to get better. You're going to get better. If I can get better, anybody can get better.
And as the president again downplayed the virus, some members of the audience fell sick and were escorted out because of 87-degree temperatures and high humidity. Hoses cooled the crowd.
So thank you for wearing your mask, and thank you for the social distancing, and thank you for being here.
Meanwhile, Biden held a smaller, more socially distanced event where he addressed the president's boasts about the record GDP number announced this morning.
Nobody's ever seen a number like this.
But the record growth in the third quarter still hasn't brought the economy back to its pre-pandemic highs. And many economists argue it won't end the pandemic recession.
When Barack and I left office, we left Donald Trump a strong economy, stronger than the one he handled. And just like everything else he inherited, he blew it. Now he's squandering that economy like he squandered everything else.
The president's handling of the pandemic has helped propel Biden in the polls in Florida, and he stuck to that message today.
President Trump's super spreader events, and he's spreading more virus around the country. And here in Florida today, he's spreading division and addition, division and discord. We need a president who's going to bring us together.
With COVID limiting the Biden campaign's ground game in Florida, they've taken to the air, with more than $300 million spent on ads by the candidates in Florida alone.
And Ed O'Keefe joins us now. Let's talk about that early voting, because it is smashing records nationwide.
That's right, and several states are now on pace to exceed their 2016 turnout totals. Hawaii has already done it. Perhaps that's not surprising. They do all their voting by mail in Hawaii, but Texas is a far bigger surprise. Already, possibly as soon as tomorrow, they could exceed their 2016 turnout with 8.2 million votes already cast. 82% of the 2016 total is in already in Georgia, 81% in North Carolina. All of this a reminder, we are on the verge potentially of the biggest turnout for an American presidential election in more than 100 years.
Wow. Well, as a Texas girl, doesn't surprise me that Texas is going big. Thank you, Ed O'Keefe.
Yeah.